Hello guys, good morning. Welcome to my channel. Let's read again about the Little Prince. Storytelling. 皆さん、おはようございます。ちょっとこれが日本語になってますので、ちょっと日本語あまり、漢字もあまり読めないので、後でまた勉強します。こっちははじめに。漢字がちょっと難しいので、後では勉強します。Let's go to chapter 1. This is my 4 times. Maybe it's 4 times. Chapter 1. Okay, start. 1, 2, 3, go. Start. Chapter 1. The Little Prince. When I was 6 years old, I saw a beautiful feature in a book. The book was called True Stories. The feature showed a boa constrictor eating a wild animal. Here is the feature. In the book I read, boa constrictor eat their food whole, in a single bite. After they have eaten, they cannot move because they are so full. They must rest for the next 6 months. I thought long and hard about this. Then I used a color pencil to draw my first feature. My feature number 1, it looked like this. Wow! I showed my wonderful feature to some grown-ups. I asked if my feature made them feel afraid. They reply, "Why would a hat make us afraid?" I had not drawn a hat. My feature showed a boa constrictor that had eaten an elephant. So then I drew a second feature to help the grown-ups understand. My second feature showed the inside of the same boa constrictor. Grown-ups always need help understanding things. My feature number 2 looked like this. Wow, it's elephant. Let's put another page to the another page. The Little Prince. The grown-ups told me to stop drawing the inside or outside of boa constrictor. They told me to learn math and history and geography instead. That is how, at the age of 6, I gave up my dream of becoming a painter. I gave up because feature number 1 and feature number 2 were not a success. Grown-ups never understand anything by themselves, and children get tired of explaining things to them over and over again. Instead of becoming a painter, I learned to fly airplanes. I flew all over the world. It is true that geography has been very useful. I can tell China from Arizona in a single glance. This information is quite helpful when you are lost at night. I have met many important people in my life. I have lived among grown-ups for a long time. I have seen them up close. This has not given me a better opinion of them. Whenever I met a grown-up who seemed to have some sense, I did a little test. I show feature number 1 to the grown-up. I wanted to see whether the grown-up really did understand. However, the grown-up always answered, "That is a hat." Therefore, I would not talk about boa constrictor or wild animals or star. Instead, I would talk about things that interest grown-ups, I will talk about golf and society and clothing. And the grown-up was always very glad to meet such a pleasant man. Okay, guys, we're going to chapter 2. Guys, my ate call me right now. Messenger. Messenger calling. My ate calls me. Okay, guys, we're in chapter 2. For years, my life was lonely. For years, my life was lonely. I had no one I could really talk. I had no one I could really talk to. Then 6 years ago, my airplane broke down in the Sahara Desert. I was all alone. I knew that I had to fix my plane by myself, without any help. It was a matter of life or death. I had a very small amount of drinking water. It would only last for about 8 days. On the first night in the desert, I fell asleep quickly. I was very tired. I was thousands of miles. Okay, let's move to another page. From anyone or anywhere. Oh, sorry for my fingers. I'm not preparing.